Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So believe it or not, we are on day 11 of 12 days of foundation hunt. I feel like we got here a lot quicker than I thought we would, but I'm glad that we're here. So let's just get right into the video. So today's video is on the Colourpop No Filter Foundation Stick. This retails for $10 for 0.34 ounces. This comes in 30 shades, I believe, and I'll be trying it in the shade Deep Dark 197W. Description for this foundation: swipe, blend, and go with the no filter stick. It conceals, corrects, and perfects for a flawless complexion in seconds. It's medium buildable coverage. Ooh, okay. Instantly blurs pores, covers blemishes, and blends effortlessly for a natural skin-like finish. Never cakey or drying. This stick glides on for the easiest application. Perfectly portable. Take it on the go for the mess-free touch-ups anytime, anywhere. Alrighty then. I feel like all these descriptions are just starting to mix in my head. Like they all use the same wording. They all have the same, effortlessly, blendable. It's been a very long, going on 2 weeks now, so. All right, so let's go ahead and blend that out on my face. I realize I always blend out this side of my face first. So, today let's switch it up a little bit and go ahead and blend out this side first. Okay, pause. Yes, I know I have not finished blending out my face, but I had to let you guys know that today's giveaway is the last YouTube giveaway that I'm doing for 12 days of foundation hunt. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel and comment down below on this video. Also, I don't think I mentioned in the last YouTube giveaway, but don't forget, to leave like your Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter so I can contact you if you win. But yeah, go ahead and comment, be subscribed, and you'll be entered for today's giveaway. Alrighty then, so it is noon on the dot there. So I'm about to go about my day. I will check in and then I will see you guys back here later tonight. Alrighty then, so it is 6:04, better late than never. Better to have it than to not at all, right? So it is 6:04 and this is what my face is looking like. My smile lines, my fine lines, they're being emphasized just a little bit more than I would like them to. And what's kind of weird is my under eyes feel really dry, like really dry. But for the rest of my face, okay, Colourpop, she's still, she's still pretty matte. It's been a couple hours later. I don't even think this claimed to be a matte foundation. So yeah, this is what my face is looking like hours later. Okay, so I am back. It is now 7:56, and this is what my face is looking like. Okay, so the key things that they said about this, that it's a medium buildable coverage foundation, instantly blurs pores, covers blemishes, excuse me, gross, blends effortlessly, natural skin-like finish, never cakey, drying. Okay, so medium buildable coverage. This is a medium buildable coverage foundation, but it's a medium coverage foundation that could be sheer really quickly if you wanted to. Like, you can still see some dark spots on my face, the beauty mark on my face. You can still easily, well, not easily, but you can still see them. So it is a medium coverage foundation, but if you want it to easily be sheer, you can get that. And it is a buildable foundation. So if you want more coverage on your face, you can build this foundation up to a full coverage foundation. Do I think this is one of those, you keep building it and it'll still look nice foundation? Borderline. I feel like you gotta be careful while building this up, but you can build it down. You can do that. So covers blemishes. I still have some. I didn't cover that well, but it does a decent job of that. Blends effortlessly. I didn't really like how this foundation blended out. I mean, it blended out eventually, but the whole effortlessly, that's when you just make claims. It's like, you could have just said, it'll blend out. The whole effortlessly thing, it's just a little bit for a natural skin-like finish. Yes, I do believe this has a natural finish. Like I mentioned in the checkout, although it has a natural finish, I feel like for a foundation that does not claim to be a matte foundation, it does a pretty decent job of, oil control there. I feel like I've had worse coming back on my face with foundations that claimed to be mattifying. So it is a natural finish foundation, but I still believe oily skin can use this foundation. Never cakey or drying. Like I said, I feel like you can tread lightly there with the cakiness there. But I definitely felt like my under eyes were drying with this foundation, which is why, you know, I pointed out before that my face was still matte, because it doesn't claim to be a mattifying foundation, but it does a pretty good job of mattifying your face. So maybe that kind of plays into why I'm feeling like my under eyes are so dry right now. But there's definitely some drying there. So it's good in the sense that if you have oily skin, you know, it's not totally going to give out on you after an hour as far as your oil goes. But, you know, if you have dry under eyes, that is something to keep in mind. And that was pretty much it for what they said about this foundation. So thoughts on this foundation? It was a nice foundation. If I had to pick a foundation stick that I've tried this week, because I've tried 3, at this point I'd probably have to give it to the Maybelline foundation stick. This is a nice foundation stick. It's just the under eye drying that has me just like, for some reason, I feel like at this point, it just sounds like I'm coming for L'Oreal, but I still like this more than I do the L'Oreal foundation stick. It's the drying, which you can do things to kind of help with your under eyes not being so dry, which is why it's still coming in before the L'Oreal foundation stick. But that whole drying instance there. And I mentioned before that, you know, this does kind of emphasize some smile lines there and stuff like that, which is why it's not the coming in first for the best foundation stick that I've tried. In the last almost 2 weeks, I'd have to give it to Maybelline, but it is a nice foundation stick. Like I said, it does, you know, emphasize those lines a little bit. It did, you know, do a little drying to my under eye, and it wasn't the easiest foundation to blend out, so that's why this is just it's okay. It's a nice foundation. As far as the colors go, I've never really been that impressed with any. Well, for the face and the foundation and concealer complexions that Colourpop has come out with, at least their initial launches, I've never really been impressed with the shade ranges. Not just the shade ranges, I've never really been impressed with the undertones either. If you go on their website to order, you know, a foundation, it kind of has the same setup that I was talking about in yesterday's video with Il Maquillage. It says, you know, fair, medium, tan, dark, deep dark, and then it has the undertones underneath that say neutral, warm, cool. So obviously I clicked on the deep dark category, and for deep dark, the shade that I tried today, 197W, is the only, you know, option for. So if you are someone who falls in the deep dark category and you were looking for a neutral undertone, that was the only option that it came up with for neutral. Although when you click on the foundation itself, it says it has a golden undertone. I didn't get golden or neutral undertone from this. I think we can all tell what undertone I'm getting from this here. And if we can get anything out of the last 11 days of this journey that we've got going on here, is that brands might need to reevaluate what they consider neutral, because it seems like a lot of them consider orange to be neutral undertone there. I'm just saying. So if you are looking at it that way by clicking on the little categories, this was the only shade in the deep dark category that they had for a neutral undertone. But there, if you're looking at all of the foundations on the main page for the foundation, there are 2 shades after this one. I believe the next one, 210, is classified as a cool undertone foundation. So if I wanted to try another shade in this foundation, I would probably try that one. But again, I don't know how that undertone would play out there. So that's on the color that I chose for this foundation. Now, would I bother getting the other shade to see if I like it? It's only $10, so I feel like that's probably the only reason why I would try getting the second shade to see how it wore, because like I said, it is a nice foundation and it's only $10. So would I try getting that shade to see how that shade would work on my skin? Yeah, I probably would. If this was like a $47 foundation, would I bother to try a different shade to see how that shade would work on me? Nah, I probably wouldn't. But I'm gonna say it again, it's a nice foundation. It's just a nice foundation. Like I said, I really do like the finishes of foundation sticks. I think all 3 that I've tried, I said they have a nice finish. I really do like the finish of foundation sticks. I just really haven't found, like I said, I just really haven't found that foundation stick that has the formula For me, you know, before there was one that couldn't control oil. Okay, well now I found one that can kind of control oil a little bit better than that one, but this one may control a little too well, so that's why it's drying out my under eye, and it's just, it's never ending. But I'm gonna say it again, it's still a nice foundation stick. I'm sure someone will still find some type of way to say, well, if you say it's a nice foundation, then why are you dragging it out like that? Because you can still think it's nice, but not care for it, okay? So that is it for this video. I hope seeing this foundation on my face and hearing some of my thoughts has helped. If you're thinking of trying this foundation out for yourself, make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching. Wait a minute. Let me go and insert that flash test right here. Almost forgot. We got 11 days deep without me forgetting. We're not going to start now, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!